I'm Copeland Welch. Across the nation, many teachers go through trainings they hope they never have to use. But for one Wylie junior high teacher, she saved her husband's life with her Stop the Bleed training.
He came into the house screaming. He was saying, call 911, I need a tourniquet, find me a belt.
Fight or flight kicked in and Rachel Beasley chose fight. She was asleep when her husband fell into a mirror in the family shop, severing multiple arteries.
I just saw the blood and grabbed him a towel. He wrapped it up on his arm, and the closest thing that we found was a dog leash and wrapped that around his arm. I grabbed my phone and I called 911. We went to the bathroom and I just held the dog leash as tight as I could for about 10-15 minutes until the paramedics came.
When you live in a rural area, you often rely on local volunteer fire departments for help. And Beasley says it wasn't long before a volunteer from Potosi came to her husband's rescue.
Grace of God, he had an actual tourniquet. And he put it on, and then he used a trauma bandage that's like really tight and put it over the towel on his arm. The EMTs finally got there. They got him loaded. The doctors clamped the artery, got that stopped, prepped him for surgery. He went into surgery. Yeah, and they said it was gonna be an 1.5 hour surgery. Ended up being like 5 hours because where he cut his arm, the arteries fork in our forearm, and he cut it right at the fork. So they had to take a vein from his leg to fix that. And then he cut his bicep tendon as well.
Wylie ISD requires all teachers take a Stop the Bleed course. And Beasley says her perspective has changed on mandatory trainings because she wouldn't have known what to do without it.
A lot of teachers go into trainings, they're like, oh, we could be in the classroom doing what we need to do. You know, I've thought the same thing, but I do think that they put these trainings out there for a reason, and they're a good reason, and especially Stop the Bleed, that's a huge deal. You know, we don't know what is gonna happen, and having that training and knowing how to do the things that we're supposed to do is really important.
Beasley says hearing her family's story has encouraged other people to get their own Stop the Bleed kits to have on hand.